Disclaimer.
Alright, so let's put this bait up against knife. Nope. Oh!
Hey players and gamers, Bastion G here, and for this video we're going to be doing a review of the SteelSamurai booster. So let's go over to the back of the box, and here we have our blade, which is SteelSamurai, our ratchet, which is 480, and our bit, which is taper. Now that we've gone over everything, let's unbox this thing. 3, 2, 1, let it rip! Let it rip, unfortunately. So here we have our blade, which is SteelSamurai. We have our ratchet, which is 480. And here we have our bit, which is taper. Now that we have everything out of the box, let's go over the part by part. Alright, so here we are at the part by part, starting off with our layer, which is SteelSamurai. And SteelSamurai is a retooling of Claw Leon. So basically what a retooling is that the plastic from an already existing Beyblade gets reused in an exclusive. In this case, the reused plastic is from Claw Leon. But yeah, I gotta say, SteelSamurai is one of the cooler Hasbro exclusives with that red and blue color scheme. It's also got a bit of yellow in the center. Something interesting that they did change is that they moved these little protrusions from Claw Leon over to the sides, which should give it better attack power. But yeah, we'll see. Okay, a cool little note I wanted to throw into the video. If you look at the launcher prongs on SteelSamurai, they're the same as the launcher prongs on Knife Shinobi. That means Knife Shinobi was on the same team with SteelSamurai, which I think is pretty cool attention to detail. QR code if you want to scan it. Alright, so moving on to our ratchet, we got 480, and 480 kind of just sucks. It has 4 sides, which is the worst sides to have on a ratchet, and it's at an 80 height, which makes it burst way easier than it normally does, so you probably shouldn't be using this ratchet. But yeah, it has a pretty cool color scheme that kind of reminds me of Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire. And here we have our bit, which is taper, and taper is a pretty good bit. It's basically flat, but if flat had a bit more stamina, it is a very viable part to use in competitive. And it comes in this pretty cool white color scheme. Alright, so to assemble your Beyblade, you have to take your layer and your ratchet, and you have to insert the ratchet into the layer like so. And if you have a right Beyblade, you twist it to the left, and if it's a left, you twist it to the right. Since it's the right, we twist it to the left, and then we insert our bit into the ratchet until we hear a click, and there you go, you have your completed Beyblade. And if you want to take it apart, you reverse the steps, take out the bit, twist the ratchet to the right, and there we go. Now that we've gone over all the parts, let's do some test battles. Right, so here we are at the stadium, and let's do a test launch with SteelSamurai. 3, 2, 1, let it rip! Alright, so here we have SteelSamurai. It's a balance type, it has taper, it should be decently aggressive. Alright, so let's put this bait up against knife. Nope. Oh! Alright, so like I was saying, let's put this up against Knife Shinobi. And it should win. Because it's got some really good, like, contact points. Come on. It's gonna, wait. Alright, so let's see who wins, the Shinobi or the Samurai. Honestly, it's really cool how both of these were on the same team, at least from the launcher prongs. You can tell who's on what team because of the launcher and SteelSamurai. I really like Beyblades like these that take inspiration from Japan. Like, that is just like the coolest thing to me. Go! Oh! Let's put this up against another Hasbro exclusive, Talon Terra. Let's see how SteelSamurai does against it. It got some decent hits. It's gonna lose though because it doesn't have enough stamina. Yeah. You gotta clutch up. SteelSamurai's gotta clutch. Come on. I actually don't know who owns this Beyblade. I'm pretty sure somebody does because it's getting an evolution. Or like a UX variant. Let's put it up against the original Leon Claw. And these are both pretty similar in weight, both like around 31 grams. And big hits, well, not big hits, decent hits. Honestly, I don't know, I like Leon Claw more, but just by like a tiny bit. Okay.
My favorite Hasbro exclusives are tied between... Oh! My favorite Hasbro exclusives are tied between Knife Shinobi and Steel Samurai. So this is Claw Leon. I'm pretty sure I said Leon Claw. So I meant to say Claw Leon, because that's the Hasbro name. Oh? Knife Shinobi, I mean not... I keep on mixing up the names. Steel Samurai is not... Actually? Okay, Steel Samurai. Let's see. This is the final round, I think. Who's gonna take it? It could go either way. And Claw Leon wins. Alright, so final thoughts. What do I think of Steel Samurai? It's a pretty cool Beyblade. I really like the color scheme of like red and blue. It kind of reminds me of Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire. But aside from that, this Bey is actually not really that good. It has the 480 ratchet, which bursts really easily, and it's the tallest ratchet, so it's not really that good. It has the taper bit, which is its only redeeming quality, I guess. But even that's like a bit iffy, since you could just get Scythe Incendio. And the layer is a retooling of Claw Leon, which is not a good layer to begin with, unfortunately. So this Beyblade performs just about the same. It has about the same weight. And yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe, show your support for this channel, and remember to keep on blading.